Vice President J.D. Vance went to the Munich Security Conference and just lied the entire time.
Look to Brussels, where EU commissars warn citizens that they intend to shut down social media during times of civil unrest the moment they spot what they've judged to be, quote, hateful content.
This is just false. The EU cannot shut down social media when they, quote, spot hateful content. If they could, there would be no social media, which is a giant cesspit of hatred. Article 51.3b says they could restrict access if sites fail to delete criminal content threatening the murder of other humans. Like, every single social media site takes down criminal content, including the so-called free speech platform of X, formerly known as Twitter.
Or to this very country, where police have carried out raids against citizens suspected of posting anti-feminist comments online as part of, quote, combating misogyny on the internet, a day of action.
This one's the most concerning one, because communications in Germany that are considered illegal include posts in which women are slandered and insulted in a sexualized manner or publicly encouraged to send nude photos. German authorities also flagged posts that advocated for rape or sexual assault or distributed videos of torturing or killing women. Police didn't raid people for posting anti-feminist comments. They arrested 45 men for offenses, including the following. Despite this law, online posts that degrade or threaten women often go unpunished, and many women say they avoid public attention fearing online attacks. I can't characterize J.D. Vance's lies other than a complete defense of rape culture.
A little over 2 years ago, the British government charged Adam Smith Connor, a 51-year-old physiotherapist and an Army veteran, with the heinous crime of standing 50 meters from an abortion clinic and silently praying for 3 minutes.
The British government didn't charge that guy with anything, and silently praying is not a criminal offense. He was only fined about $100. The actual crime he was charged of was violating a public spaces protection order. He was not charged for praying. He was charged for violating the rules of this area. He could have prayed here at a different time, or he could have chose a different area to pray.
He was sentenced to pay thousands of pounds in legal costs to the prosecution.
That did not happen the way he said it did. That guy only had to pay exorbitant fees to the prosecution after he was brought to court because he refused to pay the small fine that was given to him at the time. If he just paid that fine like he was supposed to, he would not have accrued all those legal fees. That was his own fault.
Now, I wish I could say that this was a fluke, a one-off crazy example of a badly written law being enacted against a single person. But no, this last October, just a few months ago, the Scottish government began distributing letters to citizens whose houses lay within so-called safe access zones, warning them that even private prayer within their own homes may amount to breaking the law.
False, completely made up, did not happen.
Naturally, the government urged readers to report any fellow citizen suspected guilty of thought crime. In Britain and across Europe, free speech, I fear, is in retreat.
And by no means am I saying that these laws are perfect. They have plenty of issues. I have been pretty critical of the German government cracking down on pro-Palestinian protesters using their anti-hate speech laws. I think it's very interesting the type of examples J.D. Vance uses here. He doesn't use examples of people protesting a foreign government that's committing a genocide, like I do. No, he's calling out governments for cracking down on citizens who threaten to attack and hurt women. Why does J.D. Vance want to threaten women with rape so badly?